hard work, yeah, it'll all pay off. Never will I sell my soul for temporary payouts. All my homies know that you roses can blow any day now. They tell me to reach for the stars, so I bring the Wraith out.
What's good, honeys? It's your girl Sunny Lele, and I'm back today with another video. Today we're going to be doing a full wash, retwist, and style. Starting with the wash, we're washing it with some Castile soap. While washing his hair, I'm making sure that I'm scrubbing through each individual lock, the locks all together, and the roots. After rinsing thoroughly, I go in with a light hand of some conditioner to the ends of his locks. After rinsing it thoroughly once more, I made sure I squeezed all the moisture out of his locks. These are a few of the products that I used while retwisting. Now, honeys, do you see the texture of his hair? I absolutely love his locks. The thickness is so cute. He recently got them combined, so I'm just refreshing them for him, twisting them up and going to style them. So let's get into it. I put his locks up loosely so that it will be easier to retwist starting from the back. And of course, my favorite thing to retwist with is aloe. It's very lightweight, it's water-based, and doesn't leave buildup. Now, for some of the locks in the back, I did comb retwist just to get a bit of a more condensed retwist, but for majority of his head, I did the palm roll method. This is a close-up of when I was doing the comb retwist, and as you can see, I'm taking the comb, retwisting the hair with the comb, and then twisting the rest of the way with my fingers, making sure not to retwist too tight because that could lead to lock thinning. And we're going to pin it away. This is a close-up of me getting into the palm roll. I'm taking the comb and combing through all of the fresh new growth to make sure that it's all uniform before I palm roll. Remember, when clipping down your lock, you're wanting to clip underneath the fresh retwist or the fresh new growth so that it can dry properly. To get this lock to condense a bit more, just because his hair is so loose, I kind of did this motion to the whole lock. I'm not exactly sure what I did, but it worked. I'm just rolling my fingers back and forth and making sure that all the hairs get tucked into one lock, and then I pin it down. While retwisting his hair, I'm making sure that I'm being very mindful of how I'm parting it. We don't want to cause any extra breakage, any extra unnecessary pulling or tugging of the hair. I utilize my fingers to detangle the root and then comb through back and forth until the hair is uniform into the lock, and then I palm roll. As I'm palm rolling, I'm sort of kind of bringing my hands back down the lock just to get the lock more uniform as well, and then pinning it down. Here you can see a bit of a better close-up of me detangling with my fingers and just making sure that there's minimal breakage, minimal tearing or ripping of the locks. To get these parts a bit more straight, You see that I use the comb to just comb back and forth instead of parting. This is in turn combing the hairs in line and out of the way of the parts. Woohoo! Now let's fast forward to the fun part, styling, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and remove these clips out of his hair. Boop! I just jumped straight to it like that, just like that. And I'm adding some oil. Okay, I'm gonna do a mini tutorial. Calm down, don't worry. We're gonna seal this barrel twist by rubber band. Okay, now let's rewind. We're gonna get into this mini tutorial. To achieve this barrel twist look, we're gonna start with 3 of the main starting locks in the part. We're gonna take these 3 locks and we're going to twist them together, making sure that they're, perfectly neat and tidy. Twist them together, and this is going to be the base of the barrel twist. From this point, each individual lock that's outside of that base, you're going to take and wrap it around the base like so. Just take it and wrap it around the base, underneath and around, underneath and around. And you're going to do that for each individual. Do not take 2 at a time, only take 1 lock at a time and wrap it around the base. You're going to continue this motion the entire way down. Make sure that you keep the base very firm and in the middle of the part, because wherever you take the base is wherever the part's gonna go. approaching the end of the barrel twist, you're going to just keep wrapping in the same motion, and we're going to rubber band it. I took the tail comb to tuck away any flyaways just because I like a super flat and neat style, and I know that's like hard to do with locks, but I try my best. So here I'm just tucking in any loose flyaways with the rat tail comb. And voila, the style. I hope my honeys enjoyed this video. If you did and you're new, be sure to subscribe, and I'll talk to my honeys later. Toodles!